Hey, what's up, everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to get hit with the truth. So today, doing the Fulton versus Roman is on video. This is a big fight at 122 pounds. It's for the unified super bantamweight championship at 122, as it's going to feature the undefeated unified super bantamweight champion of the world, Stephen Fulton Jr. of the United States, as he battles the former unified champion and current top contender Daniel Roman. And this is a big fight right here. It really is, in the 122-pound division. You got Stephen Fulton Jr. trying to establish himself as the top guy at 122 right now. He's in contention with the other unified champion, Mirajan Akhmadaliev, the guy they call MJ. And you know, MJ's tied up with Ronnie Rios. These guys want to fight for undisputed, but in terms of lobbying for the top spot, who did Mirajan Akhmadaliev take the title from by a close split decision? The veteran and then #1 fighter in the world at 122, Daniel Roman. So Roman, ever since that, he's won, I think, 2 or 3 fights since he lost his titles to Akhmadaliev. Hasn't been overly impressive, but he's been victorious, and he's still, right now, I got him as the #4 super bantamweight in the world right now at 122. He's coming in as the underdog, but he's the #1 contender in both the WBC and the WBO, both titles that Fulton holds. So Fulton, if he beats Daniel Roman, it's big for him because he has cleared up his mandatory situation, and maybe, just maybe, the fight with Akhmadaliev can be made for the undisputed title at 122 in the second half of the year. But a solid win, if he can beat Roman in a more fashionable, you know, a more convincing way than Akhmadaliev did, then he would definitely be, like, I have him #1 right now, but he would be a solidified #1 over Roman if he can beat, over Akhmadaliev if he can beat Roman convincingly, or more convincingly than Akhmadaliev did. So definitely trying to lobby for the top spot and to see who is the A side if the undisputed title fight ever happens. Stephen Fulton Jr. has a big opportunity to do that. But you can't count out Daniel Roman, the former unified champion. He's been there. He's done that. This guy is the real deal. He's a good boxer puncher. He's not the consummate. Stephen Fulton, his 2 big wins in 2021 were against guys that come right at him. Daniel Roman can box and punch. You know, is he a better boxer than Stephen Fulton Jr.? No, but neither one of these guys pack a monster punch. So, you know, Daniel Roman, in my opinion, might be able to give problems to Stephen Fulton Jr. So it's an interesting matchup. It takes place Saturday, June 4th in the main event of a Showtime card, and I'm really excited to see it. You know, when you have the #1 guy in a division fighting the #4 guy in a division, 2 top 5 guys going at it, that is a big deal. And potentially it could be 2 top 3 guys going at it, because most people feel, myself included, that Brandon Figueroa is done with 122. He just hasn't formally announced it yet, and he's likely moving up to 126. So you can bump Daniel Roman up to the top 3, and nobody would really argue that point right now. So this is just going to be a good little scrap right here between 2 little guys that are at the top of the division right now at 122, as they try to position themselves for the top spot. And remember, if Roman were to pull off the upset over Stephen Fulton, then a potential rematch between Akhmadaliev and Roman is coming right down the pike. And that's something a lot of people want to see. So I'm really excited about this fight. I think it's going to be good. Saturday, June 4th, for the unified super bantamweight world championship at 122 pounds. The undefeated and reigning champion, Stephen Fulton Jr., battles the #1 contender and former unified world champion, Daniel Roman. Fulton versus Roman is on. So again, guys, that's what I got. If you like my video, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate your support. Leave a message, or, you know, post a comment. I'll respond, and I appreciate you watching this video. That's what I got. This is True Boxing. You've been hit with the truth.